One stadium, 5 decades, and a million explosion of chaos. Wankhede isn't just a cricket ground, it's Mumbai's time machine. It's where politicians dug up the pitch to stop a match, where Bollywood's king got banned, where a World Cup was won, and a cricket god retired. But its darkest secret was almost erased from history. This is the stadium that defied oblivion. Every great story has a dramatic beginning, and Wankhede's is no exception. It all started with a feud, a clash of egos that changed Indian cricket forever. In the early 1970s, Mumbai's cricketing elite were divided. The Cricket Club of India, which owned the Brabourne Stadium, reserved most tickets for its members. Fans left out in the cold. S.K. Wankhede, a fiery administrator, had enough. He demanded fair access for all. "Build your own stadium," snapped CCI's Vijay Merchant, and Wankhede did in just 13 months. Contractors worked day and night, battling monsoons and deadlines. No fancy tech, just raw hustle. The result? A 45,000-seat coliseum that stole Mumbai's cricketing crown from the snobbish Brabourne. But here's the twist. The first test here ended in chaos. Fans stormed the field after cops roughed up a West Indies supporter. Riots, police batons, Clive Lloyd's men watching in disbelief. Not exactly the grand opening Wankhede dreamed of. Yet, this fiery start set the tone for a stadium that would become a crucible of cricketing drama. Named after its relentless creator, Wankhede Stadium wasn't just a venue, it was a statement, a middle finger to elitism, a home for the people. And it didn't stop there. Over the years, Wankhede evolved, from hosting Ranji Trophy matches to becoming the stage for India's greatest cricketing triumph. It grew into a symbol of Mumbai's resilience and passion. But this stadium isn't just about cricket, it's about power, politics, and a pitch that's seen more drama than a Bollywood blockbuster. Speaking of which, what happens when politics and cricket collide? Let's just say shovels were involved. And I will get to that part later in the video. For now, let's talk about the features. Let's start with the roof. That sweeping, pillar-free cantilever design? Pure genius. Architect Shashi Prabhu, a man who dreamed of playing cricket but ended up designing its temples, gave India its first stadium without obstructive columns. Every seat had a perfect view. And then there's the ventilation. Exhaust fans built into the roof suck out heat, keeping fans cool even during scorching IPL matches. No wonder Wankhede's atmosphere is electric. It's designed to be. But the real star? The pitch. Made from red soil sourced locally, it was originally a fast bowler's paradise. Over the years, it's been tweaked to favor spinners, but the sea breeze still plays its part. And the evening matches? The ball swings like a Bollywood plot twist. And let's not forget the drainage. A state-of-the-art sub-air system ensures that the game starts within 10 minutes of rain stopping. No soggy outfields here, just cricket uninterrupted. But Wankhede's design isn't just about functionality, it's about identity. The stands are named after legends: Sachin Tendulkar, Sunil Gavaskar, each a tribute to the heroes who've graced this ground. The Garware Pavilion, a nod to Mumbai's cricketing aristocracy. Yet for all its modern touches, Wankhede retains its soul. The brick facade, the sea breeze, the roar of 33,000 fans. It's a stadium that feels alive. But here's the question. Can this architectural gem keep up with the demands of modern cricket? Or will it become a relic of the past? First, the 2011 World Cup final, India versus Sri Lanka. The entire nation held its breath as MS Dhoni stepped up. That iconic six off Nuwan Kulasakara, the ball soared into the stands and 1.3 billion hearts exploded with joy. Sachin Tendulkar's emotional lap, carried on the shoulders of his teammates, wasn't just a celebration, it was a nation's gratitude. Then there's Sachin's farewell in 2013, his 200th test match. The stadium was a sea of tears as the god of cricket bid adieu. Even his mother, who had never watched him play live before, was there. It wasn't just a match. It was the end of an era, but Wankhede isn't just about Indian glory. In 2021, Mumbai-born Ajaz Patel returned to take all 10 wickets for New Zealand, only the third bowler in Test history to achieve the feat. Perfection in the city he once called home. And who can forget Glenn Maxwell's 201 not out in 2023? Battling cramps, he single-handedly chased down Afghanistan's 291 in an ODI. Limping, slogging, and defying logic, Maxwell pulled off one of the greatest solo performances in cricket history. But Wankhede's magic isn't limited to international cricket. In 1984, Ravi Shastri smashed 6 sixes in a Ranji Trophy match, equaling Gary Sober's record. And let's not forget the IPL nights, Rohit Sharma's 94 not out, or the Mumbai Indians lifting 5 trophies here. These moments aren't just records, they're stories etched into the soul of Wankhede. Stories of triumph, heartbreak, and sheer human will. But for every moment of glory, there's a shadow of controversy, and Wankhede has seen its fair share. Take 1991, for example. Just past midnight, a group of Shiv Sena activists slipped into the stadium with shovels, heading straight for the pitch. Protesting an upcoming India-Pakistan series, they tore up the carefully prepared surface, leaving grass and soil scattered everywhere. By morning, the damage was done, and the series had to be moved elsewhere. It was a blunt reminder that in Mumbai, cricket and politics have always been intertwined. Then there's the Shah Rukh Khan incident in 2012. After a heated IPL match, the Bollywood megastar got into a scuffle with security guards. The fallout? A 5-year ban from Wankhede. Even one of India's biggest stars wasn't spared by the stadium's strict rules. The ban was eventually revoked, but the incident left a lasting mark on Wankhede's reputation. And let's not forget the naming controversy. In 2022, politicians proposed renaming the stadium after Savitribai Phule, a social reformer. Fans and cricket purists revolted, arguing that the name Wankhede was too deeply tied to the stadium's legacy. The proposal was shelved, for now, but it highlighted the constant tug-of-war between tradition and change. Even the pitch hasn't escaped scrutiny. Once a fast bowler's paradise, it's now often criticized for being too flat, favoring batsmen. In 2004, Australian captain Ricky Ponting called it a minefield after an India-Australia test was marred by uneven bounce. The pitch has been adjusted over the years, but debates over its fairness never seem to fade. Then there's the space issue. Wankhede's location, wedged between railway lines and the Arabian Sea, makes expansion nearly impossible. Overcrowding during IPL matches is a constant headache, with fans squeezed into tight rows, battling long restroom lines and enduring traffic gridlock. And yet, Wankhede persists. It thrives on chaos, turning every controversy into just another chapter in its story. It's more than a cricket ground. It's where sport, politics, and culture collide, shaping a legacy as unpredictable as the game itself. But even legends need to adapt. And Wankhede's next chapter? It's all about money, sustainability, and survival. Let's peel back the curtain and see what it takes to maintain this cricketing icon. First, the numbers. Wankhede sits on a prime piece of real estate in South Mumbai, valued at a staggering 1,304 crore rupees, or $149.2 million. The Mumbai Cricket Association pays an annual rent of just 1.5 crore rupees to the Maharashtra government, a figure that sparked debates about fairness. With the lease up for renewal in 2025, the MCA owes 120 crore rupees in dues, and negotiations are ongoing. It's a financial tightrope walk, balancing tradition with modern demands. Then there's the cost of keeping Wankhede world-class. The stadium underwent a major renovation in 2011, ahead of the World Cup, with upgrades like bucket seats, LED floodlights, and a state-of-the-art drainage system. But maintaining this level of excellence isn't cheap. From pitch maintenance to security, the expenses add up quickly. But Wankhede isn't just spending money, it's also trying to save the planet. Sustainability has become a key focus in recent years. The stadium has switched to energy-efficient LED lights, reducing its carbon footprint. Rainwater harvesting systems collect and reuse water, crucial in a city like Mumbai where every drop counts. And during IPL matches, recycling initiatives ensure that waste is managed responsibly. Even the pitch has an eco-friendly touch. The red soil used for the surface is sourced locally, cutting down on transportation emissions. It's a small but significant step toward greener cricket, yet challenges remain. The stadium's urban location limits expansion possibilities, and the growing demand for modern amenities puts pressure on its aging infrastructure. Balancing tradition with innovation is no easy task. So what does the future hold for Wankhede? Can it adapt to the demands of modern cricket while preserving its soul? Wankhede Stadium isn't just a cricket ground, it's a cultural landmark. A place where cricket, music, and Mumbai's spirit come together to create something truly magical. Think about it. This is where Sachin Tendulkar bid farewell to the game, his tears mingling with the cheers of 33,000 fans. It's where MS Dhoni hit that iconic six to win the 2011 World Cup, a moment that united a nation. These aren't just matches, they're milestones in India's collective memory. But Wankhede's impact goes beyond cricket, having hosted performances by renowned artists such as Avadhoot Gupta and the musical duo Ajay Atul. When the cricket season ends, the stadium transforms into a concert venue, proving that its magic isn't limited to the game. And then there's Bollywood. Wankhede Stadium's influence extends beyond cricket, having featured in notable Bollywood films. For instance, scenes from MS Dhoni: The Untold Story were filmed inside the stadium, highlighting its role in cinematic storytelling. Additionally, the 2017 documentary Sachin, A Billion Dreams, which chronicles the life of cricketer Sachin Tendulkar, features footage from Wankhede Stadium, further cementing its place in India's cultural fabric. For Mumbai Indians fans, Wankhede is a fortress. 5 IPL titles have been celebrated here, each victory adding to the stadium's aura. The sea of blue, the chants of Mumbai Charaja, the roar of the crowd, it's an experience that transcends sport. But perhaps Wankhede's greatest legacy is its ability to bring people together. From the elite in the Garware Pavilion to the passionate fans in the Sachin Tendulkar stand, it's a place where boundaries blur and everyone becomes part of the same story. But as we look to the future, one thing is clear. Wankhede's story is far from over. With challenges like funding, sustainability, and modernization, the stadium stands at a crossroads. Can it adapt to the demands of modern cricket while preserving its soul? Only time will tell. What do you think? Is Wankhede Stadium cricket's greatest stage, or do you have another favorite? Let us know in the comments below. And if you're as fascinated by stadiums as we are, don't miss our next video where we dive into the history and legacy of Eden Gardens, the Colosseum of Indian cricket. From its colonial roots to its modern-day glory, it's a story you won't want to miss. Click here to watch now and discover how stadiums shape the soul of the game.